gang? Welcome to another episode of US Organic. My name is Nick. Today, I'd like to talk to you about a couple of different books that you may want to consider reading. These are books that I'm either currently reading or have already read, but that I definitely believe in and I think are pretty important if you're concerned about your health and well-being. The first book, you'll have to excuse my French, is a book by a gentleman by the name of John Joseph. This book is called Meat is for Pussies. John Joseph is actually the front man for a New York City punk band called the Cro-Mags. And if you don't know about John Joseph, there's nothing sissy about that dude. I actually got onto this book because I was watching a Vice channel called Munchies last year. And they did an interview with John Joseph while he was making juices and smoothies. And it was just before he had dropped this book. And so I was immediately inspired by him and immediately had to pick up this book. And so I started to read it, and it's hilarious, A. B, it's definitely for guys, especially those guys who don't believe that there is protein in vegetables. Obviously, that's a crazy thing to think. In fact, he even points out at one point that he had conversations with guys in the gym who were like, bro, where do you get your protein? And he said, let's think of it this way. You can lift 250 pounds, right, in a bench press, but do you think you can beat up a rhino or a gorilla or an elephant? And of course the answer to that is no. And so his point is none of those animals eat meat, and they're all way bigger and much stronger than you. So if they have no meat in their diet and are stronger than you, then is it safe to say that there's probably protein in the things that they're eating? It's a really great read. Definitely should check it out. He goes through lots of recipe options, lots of workout ideas, and definitely gets into the meat and potatoes. That's ironic. Of this whole vegan vegetarian lifestyle. Really an awesome read. The second is a book called Grain Brain by David Perlmutter, who is a doctor, Dr. David Perlmutter. He also wrote a book called The Better Brain Book. This book is actually something I picked up fairly recently, but this is all about how sugar, wheat, carbs are all killing our brains. All of those things that are processed that we're adding to everything that we're kind of addicted to, some of us more than others, I am definitely addicted, are killing our brains, literally killing our brains. If you don't believe me, pick up the book, do some research, Shortening Your Life, you should check it out. If you want to get even more specific, I think you should follow this guy. Dr. Mark Hyman is a badass. I'd like to meet him one day and just hang out with him and pick his brain about stuff. When I was first diagnosed with a gluten intolerance in 2010, I did an elimination diet through my doctor, Dr. Karen Brainerd out of Sarasota. She's amazing. She does a holistic practice. Really awesome lady. If you can get into her, go check her out. She actually handed me this book and said I should read it after I had started my elimination diet. I eliminated everything for 5 weeks. And while I was doing that, I was reading this book. Dr. Hyman knows quite a bit about how your brain is being killed by the things that we're eating, but the way to heal your brain is through food and the way you heal your body. So if you heal your body, you can heal your mind. Things like anxiety and depression, things that I actually went through at some point in my life, were actually healed by me healing my body through food and exercise. It's a really awesome read. This is a much more technical book than Grain Brain, but both of them are awesome. And if you don't believe me, just pick up a copy and check it out. The other thing you could do is go to Dr. Mark Hyman's website. His website is drhyman.com, drhyman.com. His website has a ton of awesome quizzes you can take to find out where your health levels are and what you can do to improve those things. Of course, there are some ways for him to make money through supplements and things like that, but you don't have to buy into anything in order to use the information that he's got out there. You can also find him in all sorts of YouTube clips, so definitely search his name and take a look. The man knows what he's talking about. That's just 3 books that I would recommend that you pick up if you're at all considering trying to follow me through my steps. If you're at all concerned about your health and well-being or how to improve your life, those are definitely 3 books that you can pick up today and check out. I ordered them all off of Amazon, so I'm pretty sure you can still do the same thing. It's just a quick shot today. I got to go back to work and make a little money so I can keep doing stuff like this. Again, hit the like button on this video, subscribe to my channel. Folks, thank you so much for watching me. I really appreciate it. And thanks for watching US Organic.